Avalanche played it behind the net. Plus, when you play it in more games now than any other netminder in the playoffs, it's a lot easier to be yourself here in the Stanley Cup Finals. Chipped off on the near side boards. Straka takes it back. Both teams changing it up on the fly. We're heading up and down the ice in a hurry here in this game, but not a lot of chances. The Avalanche have had one shot. That's the only shot of the game. Detmar's cutting, deflected, score! Forsberg will be credited with a goal. It went off the back of Van Beesbrook.
Love to get a bounce early. This is the time of year where a bounce can be the difference. And Peter Forsberg was clearly trying to hit Adam Deadmarsh. But here it is. Look, two players facing him. Both defenders were facing Peter Forsberg. Nobody was looking at Deadmarsh behind, but it didn't matter. It caromed off a couple of skates. Brett Warner went down. You know what? Peter Forsberg got his own rebound. What a great second effort by Peter Forsberg to give the Avalanche a 1-0 lead. He was clearly passing to Deadmarsh. Good defensive. Mind you, Colorado's not going to win this game in the first period. The Panthers bend, they seldom break.
Power play opportunity, Svela. Svela looking for Mellanby in front. Svela brings it in. His shot, Watt trying to find it, does. Svela had Niedermeyer blocking for him in front. He had a pretty good run.
Well, that's what the Avalanche did in game one. They find the picks. In other words, the pick doesn't come and find you. You try to find it, the screens and the picks, and move to it. Stefan Yell on the faceoff, and you can see that Florida was trying to tie guys up. When Yell went down, Svela was able to get around. There's 26. Stefan Yell tried to get back in the play, but he fell down, and Svela really smartly for a couple of weeks.
Off the face-off, sent back in the zone. 10 left in the power play for the Panthers. Gutharov's got it in the corner. Gutharov trying to clear it up near side, not out. Jovanovski's shot deflected in front again by Split. Turned around, shot, and score! They tied it up! Stu Barnes, a power play goal, 1-1.
The man that had to do it, and the special team that had to do it. The power play, and Stu Barnes, smart player. I mean, there was a scrum for the puck, and the goal scorers hang to the side of the pack. Forget about getting involved in trying to pick the puck out. Wait, hope that it comes your way. And when it came to Stu Barnes, how many high goals has he scored in the playoffs? Every time I see a replay, if we didn't do the game, Gary, we've been someplace else in another city, you see Stu Barnes beating somebody high. Good puck control, good shot in front that was blocked by Adam Foote. There's the confusion. You know what? It doesn't just pop out. Dave Lowry deserves a tremendous amount of credit. Look, he knew exactly where Stu Barnes was. Patrick Waugh seldom commits first. Not never, seldom. That time he was down on his knees before the shot came, and Barnes beat him high.
We were talking with Darren Pang about Patrick Waugh. Darren noted 2 up in front, Sakic's down low as well. Deadmarsh looking from on high. Shot. Score!
Terrific read by the Avalanche power play, and it involves spotting the fact that one of the Panthers defensemen was without a stick, Paul Laws. What Young was looking at, Scott Young, was 2 of his guys set up in front. See them right there? Both Rene Corbet and Mike Ricci are set up front. There is Paul Laws, number 3 in red, no stick. As soon as Corbet and Ricci read that, go in front. There's no way he's going to tie both of them up. He can't even tie one of them up. And then the shot looked like it was deflected and over Van Beesbrook's shoulder. Scott Young has got the second best shot on this team with the wrists next to Joe Sakic.
Rene Corbet out in front. Went down, got up, got the stick down, and it's a 2-1 Colorado lead. Here's Sakic, who's now up high in the middle. Deadmarsh setting the screen. Near side, Forsberg shot and score! Oh, is he red hot?
Now that's a power play. Talk about puck movement. For a while there wasn't any, and nothing was going to happen. And then the Avalanche started moving it. You know, it almost looked like Peter Forsberg took too much time, but when he was able to get the shot by Rhett Warrener's shin pads, there was nothing Van Beesbroek could do. He was screened, and it was a point-blank laser from Peter Forsberg, and it is a 2-1 hockey game. 3-1 hockey game make that.
Stanley Cup flashback. Well, big power play right here. A 3-1 game.
Huge.
They've already gone 2 for 2 in the power play. The interference on Van Beesbroek at 14:43 was the call. And here they go in the power play. Can they go 3 for 3 on it? Deadmarsh in the corner. Tied up over there. Carter put a hit on. Sakic the shot. Deflected wide by Forsberg. He scores! A pure hat trick! A pure hat trick for Peter Forsberg! Forget the Rats. Throw the hats.
Folks, you might not believe what you're going to see, and I know we're going to get a good look at it. Peter Forsberg just scored an incredible goal. There is nothing John Van Beesbroek could do about this one, and if you didn't see it when it happened, you'll know what I'm talking about when you see it on the replay. John Van Beesbroek had a monster happen behind him. It came off the boards and came out by his shoulder, and there was absolutely nothing he could do. We'll start it off with Gord Murphy here trying to check in the corner, and he ended up losing his stick on the play. So without his stick, he ended up picking it up, but that was too late. Adam Deadmarsh and Joe Sakic. Watch this, off the glass. Now watch it. On the top of the net to the front, and then a smash line drive by Peter Forsberg into the top right corner of the net. That is amazing. Joe Sakic shot a great save by Van Beesbroek, but then the monster came off the boards, off the glass, and Peter Forsberg got an absolute legal goal. The rule is the stick can't come into contact with the puck higher than the crossbar. That was obviously lower than the crossbar. What a goal. What just yet.
See the odd man rushes. Avalanche have the 3-1 edge in that one. In game 1, Florida had only 1 odd man rush, while Colorado had 4. Neither team converted in game 1 on odd man rushes. Corbeil for his second goal. He got it! Rene Corbeil!
A tough spot for Mark Fitzpatrick that has just gotten tougher. Doug MacLean's guys now trail 5-1. A real stoppable short side high shot. But in Mark Fitzpatrick's defense, his first action of the playoffs, he comes in cold in relief of John Van Beesbroek. But even there, that bank pass off the boards went right to Rene Corbeil. That's a short side shot that has to be stopped, high to the blocker side. And the Avalanche have a 5-1 lead. And Gord Murphy needed support there, and that is unlike Florida. Doug MacLean prides his team in their desperation back-checking. If they were desperation back-checking...
Second period. Corbeil is playing in just his 6th playoff game. He has scored 2 goals in the game. Gusarov in. Empty net. Fitzpatrick down. Shot tipped wide by Deadmarsh. Gusarov center. Shot. Score! Kaminsky! The Avalanche is roaring in every direction.
Wow, and nobody thought that the Colorado Avalanche would just come into game 2 and rip this baby away from the Florida Panthers. But that is what has happened. We saw a great example of the difference between Mark Fitzpatrick and John Van Beesbroek. Fitzpatrick far more aggressive. He came out in the original Gusarov rush and was way out of his net. He scrambled back in to get there, but there was a screen set up by Jovanovski. And you talk about shooting high, that's what Valeri Kaminsky did.
Jovanovski, Ricci doing battle. The puck was free, though. So Ricci Joe's back into the play. And it'll be brought back out by Garpenlov. Garpenlov at center. Knocked away from him by Yui Group near side Corbet. He's trying for a hat trick. He's got two. Forsberg's already got a trick. Corbet tied up. Shot off the side of the net that time by Clem. Back in front of score! John Clem! 7-1.
Everybody's getting into the act, and Mark Fitzpatrick is really under the gun now. John Clem, a defenseman who hadn't played right wing since he was 8 years old before the playoffs began, has scored a goal, his first of the playoffs, and given the Avalanche a 7-1 lead. That was just a little backhand wraparound, but there was a key there. There was traffic in front. Mike Ricci had set up in his normal place in front with a screen, and John Clem is on the board now.
7 goals on 20 shots. Final score, 8-1, Colorado.
Boy, you talk about a team that was in full control of this game, and because of it now in full control of the series. The Colorado Avalanche look huge, strong, big, and real good right now.
He's ever appeared in. Sakic again, still in the power play. Center, shot, score! Clem! Yedek told John Clem he was about to have a 2-goal night. He'd have said, where are you buying him? 8-1.
John Clem's second goal of the playoffs, his second career playoff goal. And it doesn't matter who has been out there for Colorado. Mark Crawford giving his checkers a chance to see what they can do offensively, and they have come through for him. Joe Sakic will undoubtedly get an assist on this one. That will be assist number 4 for Joe. What a night for him. He continues to inch closer and closer to that Conn Smythe trophy for the MVP. 4 points.
Jovanovski, Kaminski. Jovanovski rides him out of the play and makes sure he stays down. Lindsay comes back to get it. They get into it behind the play. Whoa, who was that?
Who was that?
That'll be an extra penalty. You saw the Avalanche player come flying in.
Is it Kurt Lasician?
I'm not sure.
Don Kowarski was standing there watching Ed Jovanovski and Valeri Kaminski kind of exchange punches. He didn't look like he was calling anything, but you knew he would call something eventually. Then Kevin Collins jumped in. That is the linesman that was trying to separate them, and I think it was Curtis Lasician. That came in like he was shot out of a cannon.
The kind of thing you don't expect to see happen in a Stanley Cup Finals game, but when the score is 7-1, it'll happen. He's ever appeared in. Sakic again, still in the power play. Center, shot, score! Clem! Yedek told John Clem he was about to have a 2-goal night. He'd have said, where are you buying him? 8-1.
John Clem's second goal of the playoffs, his second career playoff goal. And it doesn't matter who has been out there for Colorado. Mark Crawford giving his checkers a chance to see what they can do offensively, and they have come through for him. Joe Sakic will undoubtedly get an assist on this one. That will be assist number 4 for Joe. What a night for him. He continues to inch closer and closer to that Conn Smythe trophy for the